Lieutenant Umbrino. Good morning, and thank you for coming in on Sunday. Let me introduce who's up here with me. On my far left is Deputy Chief Laurent Singletary. On my left is Lieutenant Frank Umbrino, Commanding Officer of our Major Crimes Unit. And on my right is Deputy Chief Scott Peters, Commanding Officer of our Operations Bureau. On June 20th, 2018, at about 1:34 a.m., 3 victims were shot in the parking lot at 670 Thurston Road. 2 of the victims, William Gibson, 30 years of age, and Anthony Robertson, 28 years of age, were killed. A 3rd victim survived, but is now paralyzed as a result of the injuries sustained that night. Since this terrible crime occurred, the Rochester Police Department's Major Crimes Unit has been leading an exhaustive investigation to identify and apprehend the suspect. In fact, in the last week, RPD has been pursuing this investigation 24 hours a day as leads developed. Today, I can announce that last night, on July 21st, 2018, a team of RPD officers and investigators, with assistance from several of our law enforcement partners, was able to locate and apprehend the suspect in this case, Samuel J. Shaw, after he attempted to flee from a city residence. Shaw, who is 28 years of age, has been charged with firing multiple rounds from his handgun in the parking lot of 670 Thurston Road on June 20th, striking all 3 victims. He will be arraigned on Monday, July 23rd at 9:30 a.m. in Rochester City Court on the following charges: 2 counts of murder in the 2nd degree, assault in the 1st degree, criminal possession of a weapon in the 2nd degree. Additional charges may be considered by a grand jury. I am very grateful to everyone who contributed to this investigation and apprehension, including RPD's Major Crimes Unit, Tactical Unit, Technicians Unit, SWAT Team, Special Investigation Section, as well as officers from RPD's Genesee Section, Clinton Section, and Lake Section. We also received important assistance from the Monroe Crime Analysis Center, the New York State Police, and the New York State Department of Corrections and Community Supervision. As always, we are very grateful for the assistance of the Monroe County District Attorney's Office throughout this entire investigation. Finally, the Rochester Police Department extends our condolences to the families and loved ones of the victims of this crime who died, as well as our prayers for continuing recovery of the victim who survived. I'll take some questions if I can.
We know what happened that night, June 20th, why this gentleman, Samuel, fired these shots at these 3 people?
Well, based on our investigation, what we believe is this is a result of a dispute that the suspect was involved in. We also do not believe that the 3 people shot were the intended victims.
Were they in the crossfire?
Well, we believe that Shaw is the only one that fired any shots, but we'll say that we do not believe that these 3 individuals that ended up being shot were the ones he was trying to shoot.
Do you know how many shots were fired?
We'll just say multiple at this time. I don't have an exact number.
There was a SWAT incident yesterday. Is this related to that?
The SWAT team was involved in the apprehension. You know, not only does a lot of work go into identifying the suspect and getting the evidence for the charge, but we're also very mindful that we want to make the apprehension as safely as possible to the community, to our officers, and you know, in this particular case, given the very violent nature of the crime, a lot of planning went into the location and apprehension of the suspect, so the SWAT team was involved in that process.
Can you say what time the SWAT team went, what they actually did? Can you give any details?
I'm not going to give them the details, but I'll say this, that it was not just the SWAT team. Every unit I listed, this was a team effort, both inside RPD, multiple RPD officers assisted, especially as this investigation ramped up in the last week, and we did get assistance from outside agencies.
Did the SWAT team go to Samuel's house yesterday?
I'm not going to get any details about exactly where he was, why he was there. That'll be part of the case, but at this point I can tell you that the SWAT team, along with all the other RPD officers, contributed to this.
Can we say what neighborhood it was in?
It was in the Cornhill neighborhood.
Okay. Street?
Atkinson.
Atkinson. Is that right?
Yes.
Chief, do you expect that Mr. Shaw is the only person you're going to make an arrest on in this case?
Right. Based on our investigation, we believe he is the only suspect involved in this crime.
Now, you were saying that Shaw's the suspect, but he didn't intend to shoot the people that he did shoot. Did he know them, the victims personally, or were they just accidental that they were in the wrong place at the wrong time?
I'm not going to comment on whether he knew them, but again, as we said, that we believe that he was targeting other individuals when these victims were shot.
Do we know what the dispute was over?
I'm not going to comment on that now.
Can we say if it was drugs?
I'm not going to comment on that now. Okay, are there any other questions?
No more suspects right now that you're looking at?
We believe that this is the only suspect involved in this crime.
And what additional charges could this gentleman be facing?
Well, we'll leave that to the district attorney's office and the grand jury.
One more quick question.
Yeah.
Maybe you said, can you tell me what time he was taken into custody yesterday, approximately?
Early evening.
It was early evening.
That's good. Thank you.
Okay, if there are no more questions, thank you.